Jack Ma is among the most famous businessmen and philanthropists in all of China. One who has amassed a net worth of well over $25 billion over a long and successful career. A vast fortune that he definitely knows how to spend in style. Most billionaires, when they want to buy a fancy house, simply look for a giant mansion or townhouse, brownstone, or penthouse apartment to buy. Instead, he bought a massively expensive property that was incredibly run down, and he turned it into a dream house. He purchased the home for $1.5 billion, one of the biggest purchases China has ever seen. The before and after pictures for this house are simply amazing. What was once a broken down building that looks like it could be condemned at any minute was transformed into a 4-story luxury mansion. It reportedly features 4 suites, 3 luxury bathrooms, and 7 living rooms. The place also has a rooftop terrace with an unforgettable view. We don't have a great look inside of this beauty, but there is a little doubt that you'd see luxury leather furniture, fine art on the walls, and one fantastic kitchen. Really wish he would give us a tour. Am I the only one who wants Jack Ma to have his very own extreme makeover home edition style show where he takes crumbling properties and turns them into mansions? You know, I would watch that. You follow this channel, so you probably know that when it comes to car collections, our subjects usually fall into one of 2 different camps. That would be the serious collectors who purchase flashy supercars that cost millions of dollars, to the serious businessmen who buy cars primarily for professional purposes and for nothing else. Jack Ma is definitely the kind of guy who buys cars for professional purposes instead of for fun. For instance, he has been seen several times riding around in a super comfortable, classy BMW 760 Li. While it has a top speed of only 155 miles per hour, the ride itself is as smooth as silk. These cars go for a little more than $100,000. While this is a perfectly fine car, it is strange to see for someone who could be riding around in a fancy Bugatti taking that to work. My favorite of Ma's cars is his Mercedes Maybach 62S. Now that's more like it. A car that's worth around $500,000 with style worthy of a billionaire like him. Like the BMW, this car has a smooth 155 mile per hour top speed. This is worth more than his other cars put together. If I had his money, this would be the only one of his rides that had any chance of being in my garage. Ma's most humble car by far is his Row RX-5 SUV. This is from the SAIC motor brand. They are the largest automaker in all of China. The Row line may be perfectly fine, but it is not a luxury one by any means. It can only go at 125 miles per hour top, and it's definitely not as smooth getting there as the other 2 are. They only go for like $15,000. Considering Ma's very humble beginnings, it wouldn't surprise me if this car made him feel the most comfortable out of all of his rides. Just look how happy he looks in it. Yeah, I think this one's the favorite. Professionals like him don't just spend money on cars for their work lives. They also spend money on drivers to take them wherever they need to go. These drivers get paid tens of thousands of dollars a month. They're paid for not only their smooth driving abilities, but for their discretion as well. Money well spent for big-time billionaires. Jack Ma is also well known for his vast philanthropic endeavors. He has spent millions of dollars helping people in need, from China's underprivileged to survivors of national disasters to other entrepreneurs who had trouble to get their start just like Ma did himself. He made big headlines when he launched various initiatives to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. As he famously said, quote, "One world, one fight." He helped to donate masks and tests all over the world, including the United States, in order to combat the virus globally, not just in his home country. He is so well known for his endeavors that Forbes actually named Ma as one of Asia's 2019 Heroes of Philanthropy. He's also been awarded the Malcolm S. Forbes Lifetime Achievement Award for his incredible work. For someone who does so much for others, he really does deserve to splurge and buy himself a nice sports car someday. And you know, I'm sure I'm not the first one to make that suggestion to him. Jack Ma is one of the biggest billionaire personalities in the entire world. So Netflix, if you're listening, you need to get on getting him his own reality show that follows his day-to-day life as soon as possible. I need this show in my life.